There's an element to creative leadership which involves the subjective, and that can be difficult for leaders to navigate at times. I'm Carolyn McCulley. I have a documentary film company, and I have learned the hard way the importance of valuing people's creative contributions to the process, even if you have to adjust it. And that harkens to the love is patient concept that we find in 1 Corinthians 13. Because so often people who are creative are very much in a rush. They have a big vision and they want to implement it and aren't always great about incorporating the whole team. But I have learned, one, for me as a producer-director, to hire people who are more talented than I am, better at camera work, better at editing, better at color grading, better at sound design, because you need everyone's collaboration. But there's also this process of evaluating things that, quite frankly, if you were to look at 2 or 3 different cuts or 2 or 3 different ways to shoot something, technically and objectively, they're all fine. Subjectively, we respond to something more than others for various reasons. And as a creative leader, you have to value the contributions that people bring. So often in the creative realm, our creativity is excused for our lack of love and lack of being patient with other people because you're some sort of creative genius. And I don't think that honors the Lord. I think that in building a team, you have to make room not only to hear from people what they like to do, but also to draw out of them, why did you make that decision? What do you think that's artistic? Rather than just going, no, we want to do something else, make another cut. And that means building in margin in your own life and schedule to consider the impact of others, to consider their contributions, to spend time to draw them out, and not to have your own day so deeply scheduled that you don't have time for others. And then also to have a place where you can get tasks done that nobody's telling you, that looks like the 80s. I didn't realize it, but I actually love doing bookkeeping now. We'll come home after a shoot and I just enter in the receipts. They add up or they don't add up. That's it. Nobody's telling me anything else, and it's kind of downtime that I didn't realize. But I think it's so important that no matter who's on the set, no matter who's part of your crew, that their ideas are considered, and sometimes some of the best ones come from the most unlikely sources.